It is not started in 1 2 years, but it is a long journey.
For this land, I was not able to read the energy. It was locked. Immediately, I could see a golden pyramid.
But now everyone is leading with a very stressful life, and that is more important. I think we were not very clear what was the next step that we wanted to take,
He made it possible.
and we said yes. We lost the bidding war. The moment we lost it, this land opened.
And we were like hugging each other in a blissful state. Actually, this is what we are looking for, this is what we are working for from these ages.
I couldn't even believe that it could work.
Let's all work together to bring this vision. So, a new earth,
Let's
new
go! Yay!
Hi there, I'm Divya from Atlanta. Today I have my friends with me, Praveen, Lakshmi and Arun from Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy, whose mission is to create and build a beautiful meditative world empowered by pyramid energy, pyramid technology and plant-based lifestyle for all of us. So I am here and we are all gathered here at Atlanta Pyramid Land, which is located at Cummings, exit 14. So, hi Arun, hi Lakshmi, hi Praveen.
Hello.
Arun, first starting with you, can you share the prelude of how this Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy took its form?
Yeah, it's a long story short. It is not started not in 1 2 years, but it is a long journey of over 15 years. It initially started from Srikant's home, where that was like, as I know, it is the first pyramid meditation center that they opened like 15 years ago. Ever since they started doing it, they actually gathered a lot of big group. From there on, like we started like 8 or 7 years ago, we started joining them. Soon after understanding their mission of building a big meditation center, yeah, that's how it started. In 2018, we already acquired a land, and then we somehow like we moved away from that land. And from last 2 years, we've been searching all over the places. Me and Praveen, like we went a lot of places in search of land, and we formed our non-profit organization like 2 years ago. Ever since that happened, like every time whenever we go to look for a land, we just bid for every land possible, and now we are here at Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Land.
Wonderful. So, Praveen, now we are in this beautiful energetic spot. So, what are we doing here? Why did we have a land now? What was your envision?
Yeah, actually, I mean, as Arun said, we've been searching for land from with various specs. So only I think 2 years ago when Anand sir visited, he shortened the specs to only 3 to 4 acres of a land with a 51 by 51 pyramid, and that it actually put us in a different league. That means we know very clearly what kind of a land that we were looking at, and I think from then onwards, I think it's in August of 2024. From then, we probably searched like a 20 30 lands, and every time we are making a progress, we have understood, we have reduced requirements, and we have also started. We know that we didn't have any funding, but we also started coming up with a creative ways to fund the project. So that went on, and I think in December we came very close to another land, but that didn't work out. And then I think GK sir came in January. During that visit, while I was going to picking him up, I got an idea that why shouldn't we look at commercial lands? And once he left, then immediately the next thing is I worked with our realtor and changed the requirement, and that actually paved the way for this land. But it was only not just I mean, what I described is only the groundwork, but there is a lot of energy work that went in place. And I think maybe Lakshmi Garu, you can speak of what went behind the scenes, which cannot be seen in front.
Yeah, thanks, Praveen. So, for any intention, energizing the intention and making it to reality is very important. So
Hmm.
all these masters were working on ground, going to places. So whenever he gets a land, like whenever he bids for a land, he used to ask me to check the energy of the land. So for this land, I was not able to read the energy. It was locked. So
Hmm.
if you remember, we came here, we asked
Hmm.
permission.
Hmm.
This land was protected, like a complete shielded for us, and it was for a divine cause. When we asked permission for the mother nature and the consciousness of the land, and immediately I could see a golden pyramid building, and it was high energy. So we know this is the land, and we celebrated. The very first day we came here, we celebrated this is going to be our land. Yeah.
Yeah, but why now? Why do we need a meditation center here?
Our mission is Patviji's mission to spread meditation everywhere. When we take a land which is outskirts, which is about 1 to 2 hours away from the living place of the common people who are
Hmm.
going to attend,
Hmm.
our mission will be delayed. If we find a center which is in the heart of the city and everyone can meet every weekend. Now, if you see every weekend, every day almost, whoever is available, if they are coming, they are meditating under the pyramid. So if we can create a sacred space in heart of the city, we are showing that we are existing here, and our mission will be easy to spread, very much accessible. The more
Right.
accessible we are,
Hmm.
more easy we can do our mission.
Yeah, and also another dimension is we are all living in US, so the roti kapda makan is taken care. But now everyone is leading with a very stressful life, and that is more important for us being lucky, being associated with the PSSM. We are doing a meditation, but a lot of people don't know it, and I think that is by staying closer to the city, we are actually bringing meditation to every common man, every school going kid. So I feel that's the benefit,
More
more access
accessible.
to more accessibility,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So it is not just meant for meditators, it is
Hmm.
meant for everyone, and
Hmm.
I believe this land will make it possible.
So, what were the challenges you had to face building this, at least this setup of doing meditation for that we are all doing for so long hours? So, what was your challenges to build that?
I think initially we have a lot of a grand vision, but now I think we were not very clear what was the next step that we wanted to
Hmm.
take.
Hmm.
So luckily, with Anand sir and so many other masters, helped us to focus on the next step. That was one thing, and the second one was about money. Some of the unexpected masters bumped up, and they really went to the magnanimous levels, and also. Uh, it is not really, it's like if I take a example analogy of a marriage, right? Marriage within the home is different, but it is like an entire village is celebrating a marriage. So meditation
Hmm.
center is not going to be one individual person or an organization. It is
Hmm.
like a whole village has to come forward. So most of the time, in fact, it was of bringing a lot of people onto the program. And I think that is, I feel what Arun started off a 24-hour meditation was a major beginning step, because the core members are aligned. So core members are okay. But how do I expand that vision to the other people of Atlanta? Arun, you want to start talking about why did you the coming up with 24-hour meditation, and what kind of a changes that meditation created?
Yeah, ever since we got this of non-profit organization, right? The first main goal, as I see, for a non-profit organization is to establish a proper center. So that's my core idea when I started this 24 hours meditation. So eventually, like that was like never done before thing, at least for me. So what I thought was, what if one intention, focused intention towards one particular thing, can it actually make any changes in the reality, or can it create any ripple effect between the people who can align together? So that was my core idea. So from there on, like everyone started looking at it as uh, everyone coming together for one single thought, uh, from different corners of the city, from different times, but although like they come from different backgrounds, but they still come and sit together, like when we are there in one particular place. I thought the idea will get more energy. So that's where I actually started this 24 hours meditation. Then like everyone just came as a family, like everyone with, like this wasn't planned at all. So it just came up just like that, and everyone came forward and supported unconditionally. So yeah, that's how it started. Yeah. And moreover, I wanted to add one more thing. So when I did this 24 hours of meditation, right? The core idea was to have a momentum, to build a momentum from different people, not just from the core team. So I want to build that momentum to the entire team who's associated with the meditation. So the first thing that I thought of was getting that monthly meditation summits. So get that momentum, right? People come forward and align towards this thing. So that's how it started. So yeah.
Just to add on to his, when we, as he said, when one person is like strongly intending to do something, and he or she, if that person comes forward and meditates, the other people will align. So it was so connected. So every time he sits for 24 hours meditation, we never spoke to each other about the process which is happening. So initially, the first meditation is like asking permission, and the second meditation, collectively, we never spoke or discussed what is going on, but it was like we gathering help from other masters, and asking help from like sending a strong signal, whoever is ready to work, let them come, and the alignment in the team. 124 hours meditation for alignment within the team, so that when we are in that coherence, we would get it easily. So when but for everything to happen, one person should stay strong despite of all things happening around, whether it is the finance, marketing, or the groundwork. Everything, well, a person will find their own their own ease. But one person should be very strong to oversee everything and very much aligned to that intention, and that was Arun.
Like an anchor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was literally when the team you remember the test which we had, the land one, we saw land, and it was aligned, and it was supposed to come, and we very well know it is a test to get the team to coherence. So we witnessed what was happening. The stronger we were as a team, when one person in the team stood for the other, and one person gave up for the other, when the team got stronger, no matter whether you are forefront or in a background, when the team got stronger, things got changed immediately. Things were working. So I'm saying this because other teams are also working on NGOs and pyramids. So it's all collective effort. How strong we stand for ourselves and the team decides.
Yeah. And in fact, probably in January, we saw land which is very close within the coming, and we know for sure that is not going to work for us. But still, we actually said yes, and we went for a bidding war, only to prove that we are surrendering to the universe, and all of us, the core members, everyone knew that, but still everyone supported it, and we said yes. We lost the bidding war, and the moment we lost it, this land opened up. So it was like, as soon as I came back to Realtor Chandra, and he said, okay, this land could work out. So we just, I couldn't even believe that it could work. But I thought, okay, let's take a look at it. So we came here, we thought, why can't it work? So far we were looking at it, how can it work? Why can't it work? And I think within a month's time, we were able to pull the money. So it took a long journey, but I think the clear message is aligning everyone to the same thought and just surrendering.
Bringing to
Not
a
really.
common point.
Yeah.
Bringing to a
Yeah.
common point and meditating together. So whatever, any team, any
Yeah.
family will have the imbalance, but we are very proud that Atlanta Masters. So when it comes to pyramid,
They just jumped in. Yeah, I just wanted to add one more here. So that January thing, like everything fall in place in January, right? Like I was trying to do that every full moon, doing meditation monthly once, 24 hours meditation. December I stopped doing in my home. I thought of like, let's distribute it to the entire team, like whoever wants to do it, get ready, and we can take this forward to your home. So in January, it's the same thing happened. Pushpa came in and did 24 hours of meditation. And then in January, Praveen has this intuition of getting it, just get ready, we'll go and bid everyone. Srikant, he came and let's take the commercial route, commercial land, and do commercial. And I was completely coming out of the thing from my home and started doing it in uh, everybody else home. And from there on, like everyone started doing it. And January we did a sun transition event, right?
Yes.
So all these things, suddenly Lakshmi Master, like she was not interested in going out. She was into that silence mode, and she came forward. She started supporting from January onwards, if I remember correct. So from there on, like 2025 is the real beginning where it all happened. So that's how I see it. If I actually put everything together to make a good painting, yeah.
Right.
Beauty of this land is the previous landlord is actually 3 or 4 homes away from Srikant. Same street, everything. I think as soon as I saw that number, right, irrespective of the financial value, I somehow felt that it will work. I don't know how it will work out because it cannot be such a coincidence, right? So, and that too, this such a prime area and not really sold for last 3 4 years for artificially higher price. And the moment we went there, and I think Sunil gave a number. I still don't know why Sunil picked up that number, and luckily we started with that number and things worked out almost around the same number. So I still don't know even now, but like it's beyond the logic in all of these interactions. So yeah.
Yeah, let's do one thing. So, Divya, you tell us how the social media actually worked.
Yeah.
So, the moment we create one event, like group meditation, all the pictures got captured and it went to the social media. Like, how fast you are able to do it? Like, you are really fast. So, tell us about your experience.
Yeah, so initially, I was doing it for my own self. Okay, so but then I thought, like, whatever talent we have, let us use it for a social cause. I don't need an extra special talent for that. Whatever I was doing for myself, I'm doing for something better. So starting, I thought for just for fun, I took captured a few moments and I did some reel. But after the event is done, looking back at the event, how it went well, that gives so much joy and happiness. So when a person is organizing or hosting an event, it is so beautiful and he feels so happy that yes, I'm doing such a beautiful task. There will be scope for improvement after that. Or that memory itself is so good now. It's the world of social media. Even if you don't have a reel in your media, you still are used to that scrolling. I have learned so much from social media. All that micro learning has helped me a lot, including in my cooking part. So I thought, yes, so we are doing so many things, but if we are not projecting what we are doing or what is happening here, then what is the use? It will be just a team of 10 people. Now we have to reach people anywhere in the world. So then I thought, okay, let me do it more consistently. Then the events grew. People jumped in. Yes, I want to do this. I want to do this. Along with social media, the events also increased. I
Yeah, I
really
wanted to
felt,
share one thing here.
yeah.
So what happened is like I mean, the moment the event happens, the next day or on the same day itself, like she used to post it. Okay, now we have like 800 posts.
Yes.
Look at that, like from last 1.5 year. I mean, even if you consider one day an event, it is more than that, like 3 events. You
Right.
can consider that like three kind of views on the same thing, right? So I've known people who actually stopped or forgot about this complete pyramid meditation, came forward. They started supporting us. Hey, you guys are doing amazing job. I saw your post. I saw
Yes.
your pictures.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
Right.
come next time.
And I
So
have
that's how the
heard,
group actually aligned.
yeah,
Right.
I have heard from so many people. I saw this post and I came. I was looking
Yeah.
for this. I
Right.
wanted to do this. It aligned with me. So yes, this is much needed.
And I think
Yeah.
you and Satish took a next level, like having a proper website for us, and then
Right.
anchoring all the events around the website. You're actually not only doing the social media, you're also building the credibility of an organization.
Yeah.
Now, everyone who sees the social media, they can also go back to the website
Yes.
and they can see that, okay, this is a legitimate organization with lots of events in the past, right?
Yes.
That actually took us to the next level.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, that's
It's a
fantastic.
Actually, the
professional
idea
outlook.
was
Yeah.
from the Praveen itself. Like
Uh,
he said, like when we are doing this non-profit organization, hey guys, yeah, social media is fine, doing the event is fine, but we must have some credible website where we can actually give this website to everyone. Like if you are going to the government side or to any official, right? They'll actually look for your website. So build a proper website. So that's how it started. So I just wanted to emphasize. And one more thing that I wanted to share here is back then when we are doing all these things, right? Satish was actually looking for a job, and he's very good at UX design and everything. So I thought like, okay, so since you are on the same page and we need some site, so let's try to use this opportunity for you to develop yourself as well as like it is like swamikari and swakaryam. So that's what they say. So when you do one thing, it will help you as well as to the society. So with this, we actually created one beautiful site. Every time, like whenever you post something, that post eventually goes to the website, and eventually, like that guilt that gave a lot of big momentum to everyone.
Right.
Like it gave credibility. Every time we post it, like website, yeah, here you go to this place, and you will see all the photos posted here, and also our history. So yeah,
Yeah, it was like most happening group in
yeah.
the society. It has
Yeah, we are not silent anymore.
And I think all our Dallas friends and other people are also asked me, hey, you are always on the media. How come you do so many events, right? So I think we closed this. We bought this land in June. Now from June of 2025 to January, in 6 months period of time, I don't know.
It's
We probably
bombarding.
bombarded the events. Every day we are on the social media. Thanks to you, Satish, and tech team. And I think now I understood. Earlier, we used to think that the tech team is only meant for just only managing the event. But now I realize tech team is the biggest, our biggest strength of Atlanta is a tech team.
That's right.
They are actually doing an amazing job. So yeah, kudos
Mm.
to the tech team. Definitely, right? So, and I feel there is one more game changer. After buying the land, we did a Guru Purnima event. I think there are two major steps. One, I think Narasimha Garu, he promoted it to the next level, which is mayors and councillors and all of them. They actually start coming to us. That is one bigger change. And the second one, you and Pushpa worked with, and I think you are also, these non-Indian outside of a PSSM
The holistic wellness
spiritual
fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
collaboration with other organizations like Holistic Fair. That I think it took time for me to even sink in. Like, what are we doing it? But once that event was organized, I think it took off to the next level.
Right.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I think you took it to the next level with the form of a world meditation event. Can you describe what is your experience in terms of organizing the world meditation event along with everyone?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity to not only give the meditation to everyone, but to strongly say we are here and to have that gathering, World Meditation Day on that day. So what we did is first thing is let's align to the intention. Let's not limit ourselves to 100, 200, 300. It's no how much ever one. First, how much ever people we can gather, let's gather. So we started getting help from each and every member here in the team. So it's not like a one person event. Everyone gathered. No, either getting the financial help or marketing, designing team,
Food.
food,
Mm.
food team. And I have to say that everything we got as donation, mostly like the entire food was donation, including spoons. So when we are strongly, no, when we don't limit ourselves, and we were seeking the like-minded collaborators, that was a
Right.
game changer. Purnima was like, "Why go small?" He said, "Let's go big." And then we started getting the collaborators who are like-minded, and we invited many organizations, Sky, Wow. So Wow, we already have worked together. And do you want to add more about that?
Yeah, this is like a World Meditation Day. I just wanted to add few things here. This is our best event so far from the entire history of Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. So we came by far, by far. So I initially, like when Srikanth actually shared this idea in the month of September or October, I think October. So he said like this event is going to be an idea of making everyone together. So we were discussing in this Maitri home here. He initially shared the idea of bring everyone together. We need to have at least 500 to 1,000 folks coming together and do meditation, and all the people, like whoever want to do their own meditation, let them do. But we will provide a platform, one synchronous hour of meditation in one place. So that's the idea. So ever since we got this idea, so I thought of like whoever in collaboration with us, whoever can actually have the same shared vision, shared idea. So I had a list of people in Atlanta area. I made a list and their phone numbers, their address, their website, everything. So this is a plan. So this is what we need to do. And we should not book the hall like 300, 400 anymore. So we need much bigger capacity
Right.
hall. Let's
Yeah,
start
and
with that
initially
actually.
when we booked celebration, I don't know how we got on Patriji's birthday. I said, "No, please don't book celebration. We are going to go
Big.
big and gym kids also, not the small room. There'll be 100 kids. How do you know? I don't know, but there'll be more than 100 kids. There'll be more than 500. So it was like people started believing, and Usha, she reached communities. Tanuja,
Yes.
she reached many spiritual societies. Pushpa, all the stalls, and sold the Thursday, and like everyone were like breaking
On
their
their feet.
boundaries,
Yes,
breaking the
yes.
boundaries. It's like, okay, this is my limit, I will go here. No, everyone broke it. And it was like, I'm going to reach, and I don't know how, but I'm going to make this happen, was in everyone's mind at that time. That synchronized meditation, whoever, many non-meditators were there. They felt, I have never felt this peace, this 1 hour, including kids. Even including kids, they were calm, they were silent, and they enjoyed. And for them, it is a memory. So they have seen adults gathering for some social event or some rituals, but everyone sitting together, calm, and the peace. It, I'm sure it made an imprint in every family.
And I
And
remember
that's the
the hall
cause.
was full, right?
Yes, yes.
And me and Srikanth were not doing meditation in the synchronous hour time. So we were just seeing the people. They came forward and all the chairs were full. So we were requesting the local staff guys and to have extra 10-20 chairs here. So they were bringing the chairs and we were telling the place like where, and me and Srikanth were just looking at eyes to each other and see like we ever thought of these kind of things. See how beautifully it was made, and we were like hugging each other. We are like we were actually in a blissful state. Actually, Srikanth and me were. This is what we are looking for. This is what we are working for from these ages. So it was such a beautiful moment. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for all the
To
masters.
add
Yeah.
on to that, so initially for World Meditation Day, team had to, like, many masters were in India or somehow scattered, but we had a good team here also. Things were not working initially. No, reaching out to for finance, for food. Then one day, I was like, why should I go out and reach? No, why should we go? This is for the highest cause. This is not like I'm not doing for myself. I sat in meditation, Patriji, give me a solution, give me a hope. And I and I sought a few people. And immediately at that night, I messaged, I need donation. I want this amount.
Mm.
2 minutes he replied. It was Bhikshan.
In
2
fact,
minutes he replied, yes, you have it.
Ah.
Great.
And then the next day, food. Then I
Mm.
was just thinking, okay, now what we have? If we are good with food, most of the event would be covered. Okay, anyhow, we have paid for the event. So it's like one thing I learned is when our intention is the highest,
Mm. Mm.
not for Atma, not for meditation, not for it is the highest. So it should reach the world. We are creating the pillar of light.
Mm.
Every family should have it. If we go with that intention, I don't have to reach. They will come for me,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Because I'm not the person doing.
Mm.
It's the cause which is driving.
Yes.
So it was a good learning for me. And people started coming. I will donate this food. I will donate cutlery. I will like everything was donation basically.
yeah,
Right.
in fact, food was one thing which was scary for me. When we looked at 500 people, I was started calculating 500 people with an average $10 means $5,000. Where do we get money? So I was like scared. I spoke to Lakshmi and Sheetal, and both of them said, I know it is a big money, but don't worry, it will be taken care.
Mm.
Uh, Initially, I was little unsure, but then I thought, okay, forget about my mind. I'll just drop it. I
Mm.
think they made it. And I think that is also, I mean, while we made a big thing like buying the land, and this is another example. These are the examples I think will tell us we should just, I mean, while we do the groundwork, we shouldn't stuck with our logical mind in terms
Right.
of we don't have enough money or we don't have enough these things
Mm.
to stop going forward. In fact, on that segment, I know both of you have a vision of what would be the next stage on this land, right?
Yeah.
Well,
In fact, that was my question to you actually.
our long-term vision, but I felt
Okay.
okay. I know we are in the process of getting a permit to the land where this is a commercial land. So we were looking at getting a commercial permit for the land. So we are in the process. I was actually, I would say, frankly, I was a little bit slowing down the process because we didn't have enough money. But now I think with the World Meditation Day success, I don't want to stop it. We want to continue. And these two people gave me additional requirements.
Yes.
We want more bathrooms so that 50 people can do the meditations and they
Mm.
can have a longer conference. Now
Mm.
I can't even say no to them because now they proved me wrong with the world meditation. So that is the next event or project that we want to take up. We want to maybe decorate a bit on the Maitri home. We will make a studio, tech studio, and we'll do these facilities, basic facilities, so that 50 plus people or 100 plus people can do the meditation.
Sir,
Right?
non-meditators will come and donate. They'll say, you
Mm.
have this land,
Mm.
whatever area you're extending, you extend, we'll give the money. Just
Right.
they are going to donate us. They are going to come forward.
We are
We
here
don't
to
have
market.
we actually we are giving them the opportunity, to make to have their stamp on this sacred land. So they will come. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
And you have a top vision about MMS4 during the MMS4, how people will be maybe expanding the energies of this land. You
Mhm.
wanted to elaborate?
Yeah, so my idea was, everything is ultimately to build a pyramid here. Okay. So each and everything that we do as part of Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy certainly will bring at least one brick to
Mm.
build the pyramid. Okay. As part of it, we are doing Mega Meditation Summit 4 because that's how we got the idea of from Gopal Krishna sir, Dr.
GK
GK sir. Okay. So when we initially thought like people like 2000 or 3000 folks come together for Mega Meditation Summit, think about like how many volunteers should we have, and how do we get that many number of volunteers, like 500 volunteers. So all of a sudden they don't come in just 1 month or 2 months, it won't come. So we need to break down that into 4 segments.
Mm.
So for every 3 months we need to have one mega event. That mega event should comprise of these many activities, like these many people need to be pulled in, and it should be like a collaborative event. Make everyone part of it. If you make everyone part of
Yes.
it, then only they'll start coming to the event and own the event in their own way. So as part of it, like we created the volunteer opportunities for the kids, to get the kids, we need parents, and we make sure that this is like a general event. So social media, coming to different spiritual organizations like Isha Foundation, like Wow Foundation, we have a big list of people who came forward to work here. And we have Viju sir, like who's Maitri Foundation, like he just came generously. We got photography, videography. So for me, this World Meditation Day is one step closer to hosting the Mega Meditation Summit 4. And Mega Meditation Summit is again another big step closer to getting the Atlanta Pyramid.
Yes.
So in the Mega Meditation Summit, how this Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy land is going to help, how I envisioned is, at least the Mega Meditation folks, like they came like at least 500 to 600 folks, example, minimum to minimum come to Atlanta area. In that 500 people, at least 100 people, if we can accommodate in the land of Atlanta by having some temporary tents and everything, for them to come here, get ready, at least we need 10 to 15 restrooms for men and women separate. If we can make that particular piece of thing, then the people who come here, they'll be here for 3 days at least. And all our meditators are regular practitioners of meditation. So apart from going to the event, what else they do? They come here in the land, they do meditation.
Wow.
They do have spiritual discourses, spiritual sharings. And if we have 100 people come here, do meditation, morning or evening or whatever the time they feel like, we will install like temporary 10 by 10 pyramids here and there. We'll have the hubs. So if we can make these temporary arrangements without going for government permissions and all that stuff, if we can do this temporary stuff, then this land will certainly will carry more energy than what it is now. So of course, like we are doing long hour meditation. Okay, when when it comes to long hour meditation, let's try to understand. Like it started with 18 hours of continuous meditation in our Maitri home. So tell us about your experience. Like what made you to sit for 18 hours in the land of Atlanta for Maitri home, where you do not have ventilation or AC facility, nothing, but you started off with it like a rock star. How you were able to do it?
Before 18 hours, it was Kuan Yin workshop.
Yeah.
Right from our initial days of searching the land, Kuan Yin was playing a major role, and Shirdi Sai Baba. And they were the masters who were like connecting and bringing people together, making things work. So when we have the land, so we need something to energize this land. This is a sacred place. We are going to build our pyramid. Okay, we need that energy to be anchored. And what else can be powerful than feminine energy?
Yes.
That compassion, making things work. And the impossible things also can work with that compassionate feminine energy. And I thought we have to keep it there in this Maitri home. Literally, it was a trash. And I remember after the cleaners went, and we had to clean everything. And we had good support from all these masters. One intention I always have is, if someone says anything, it would be for our highest good only. When we are right, when we are correctly aligned. So Anila Master said, you have taken 25, like I have, it's a paid workshop. I wanted it to be a paid workshop because energy should add up. So you are taking a paid workshop, and do you think this arrangement is right? And I went home back. Next day I called. I somehow Hema, we gathered things, and we had a good team working with us. Setup was so beautiful. They never realized it was an old house. That beautiful it was. So then I realized, okay, feminine energy, not
Mm.
only that,
Mm.
long hours meditation should happen.
Mm.
People should come and meditate here.
Mm.
And one thing was 21 by 21. Just like I don't know how to explain. So one thing I said that if you have a bore water, right? We just pour some water in it, then we'll
Mm.
get the water.
Yeah.
Like that, this 21 by 21, the dimension was needed to
Mm.
make things happen.
Mm.
And this sir, he made it possible.
Mm.
No, there was proper pipe and
By the way, it's just behind us.
Yeah.
yes.
In fact, we had a lot of fun.
Uh,
So it is not really a boring activity, right? It's all spirituality is a fun for us, right? And thanks to this entertainment, Mr.
Yes.
Entertainment. Yeah.
It was so beautiful. And it, by the way, that was
Mm.
my first
Mm.
pyramid.
Mm.
Like I have never been to any pyramid. That the
Mm.
21 by 21 was my first
Mm.
bigger pyramid.
Mm.
There,
Mm.
sitting under it, and it's so beautiful. So that long hour meditations is needed.
Mm.
Everything, as I said earlier, masters. For anything, I would refer Sri Ramji and Patriji.
Mm.
So if Patriji is there, what he
Mm.
would have done?
Mm.
He would just set the intention, he will meditate there and he'll come back.
Mm.
So for that energy, it is different. For us to pull that energy, we need long hour meditations.
Right.
And we have people who can meditate 72 hours.
Mm.
So I was getting that message of 3 days meditation, but I ignored. But
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's worth calling on the 72 hours of meditation day. It is literally freezing. I think 24 Fahrenheit.
Yes.
In case people aren't familiar, 24 Fahrenheit, no heaters. Heaters are not working, and because we put up this tent setup, the fuses fuses gone, and this guy were continued. These two people were continued. I believe Pushpa and some others were also there.
yeah, overnight.
I was like surprised. Me and Rekha, we were continuous to talk. How could it be possible?
Mm.
People like us, we have a certain health dimension or some dimension in the family, so we will definitely do the spirituality. But these people they don't have any problem in a materialistic way,
Mm.
but they're continuing to do 72 hours in this weather. How is it possible? It's like I think that's. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's all.
No, no,
Rekha,
it's a collective effort. The beauty of Atlanta
Yeah.
Pyramid Meditation Academy is
Mm.
whenever you are saying something, it could be Divya, it could be Praveen or Lakshmi or me, the entire team will support, irrespective of what condition or what kind of background they are from. So if it is me or someone, it could have been the same way. So that's how I see. So initially, like it's exactly the same. Like if I go to one year back, it was 24 hours. It just came like in October. Even this 72 hours also, the idea came like in October itself. I said when Lavanya madam came from Nashville, that was the time I said this publicly to everyone. So we are going to do 72 hours of non-stop meditation. And my idea was to definitely do it in Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. But eventually, the strongest pull that I never had that kind of pull any time. Um, but it was completely like you must sit in 21 by 21 pyramid, irrespective of like who is coming, who is not coming. It is not an event. It is definitely not an event. It is not something for to be planned. This must happen. So I had this idea and I shared to everyone, and everyone just ignored like anything else. So and this master like trying to convince me, I'm sorry to take your name, but wanted to convince me to do it in Maitri home. Why are you actually
Because I
yeah.
had to sit with him, right? No, I got the message to do 72 hours. I was ignoring, but this master agreed to it. And okay, fine. No, when I got the message, let me do it. And one thing is for sure, when we have anything, when we get a message from masters, it's better to do it. Or else
Yes.
later on, at least later we have to do it.
Mm.
So I was convincing him. I sat here for like the previous day. Like
Yeah,
when we
it
had
was
that
24 hours meditation
24
happened
day,
before
yeah.
week. Yeah.
So at that time, during 24 hours meditation, usually I come and sit on the pyramid. I got the message clearly that we need to sit on the pyramid only.
Was
And
it
that
not
is what-
cold for you, Lakshmi?
That's what it was surprising. That day,
Mm.
even we did not have the basic needs because that room was locked. And
What happened?
for
Yeah.
me, I didn't have back support. Oh, maybe
Mm.
this will help others.
Mm.
Let me tell this. I did not have back support. Okay.
Mm.
And for me, without back support, it is at that time, it is like, I can't say it more than half an hour. I
Mm.
don't know how I got this. And this Rishi was there. I that made me strong, I think. And so let me go. When we know we have to do 72 hours, no matter what, it's not me who is going to do it.
Mm.
No, I just have to be present there. The
Mm.
rest all will happen automatically. That was my intention.
Mm.
Yeah,
And we
and
went.
I just want,
We
sorry
said,
to cut,
yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to add one thing here. So the before day or a couple of days before that 72 hours meditation,
Right.
someone actually asked me, like, how you can actually do in the cold weather. So randomly, like within our team, I don't really remember. Like maybe some of you will can understand this thing.
Everyone asked, including
Yeah.
I.
So I said there is I vaguely remember this concept of Surya Nadi and Chandra Nadi.
Mm.
Okay, I said this concept to I think Santosh,
Mm.
Santosh and Divya. I think you were there.
Yeah.
So you asked us, you asked me to like what do we need to do? So do we need to breathe or do we do exhale, inhale? And then I said like, no, you just tell that you have to activate that. You just set the intention and do the regular meditation. What you actually do, then it will automatically activate.
Yeah,
I
I was
just
actually talking to Rekha exactly the same concept, and I think this is a event, right? Made us realize how people in the Himalayas meditate. That Surya Nadi gets activated and all.
We didn't activate
But-
any nut.
so she asked me the same thing.
See, what happened? First day it was okay for the Friday night. The next day it was so hot. We just came, no blanket. I had to work here because of so it was hot. And the Saturday night I think it rained.
Yeah.
And Sunday night it froze. So
it was
all
freezing cold.
seasons
Yeah.
in 72 hours.
Mm.
I literally saw 5 seasons actually. One is like cold.
Mm.
The first day, like we immediately like you came from the home
Mm.
and sat. So
Mm.
it's immediate cold. And the second day it was hot. The day it was really hot. We literally turned off everything and I removed my jacket and sat. And the third day, I think the night it was raining, all through raining,
No
and
power,
no power and raining. And then we had
wind.
this wind.
Even this
yes.
Tent was actually it was
Moving.
falling apart. Yeah.
Yeah, Anjali and I and Nandini, we three got the tarp and we literally wrapped the tent around and
Yeah.
put some huge stones just not.
Fall. Yeah. Yeah. I literally remember like I was the only one sitting and these guys are
someone
just
should
doing this
meditate,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
So
That was happened and then and the last day it was freezing cold. Like all my slippers and everything like they were like this. Yeah.
So whatever came, you did not get up.
Yeah.
it was brilliant and huge work happened. Humongous work happened. You want to say something about that?
Yeah, so I mean, like whenever we are doing this kind of longer of meditation, there will be a purpose and also there will be some consequence after that attached to it. So as part of it, like Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy so far is doing wonderful works by far. So our next visions are like this. So we wanted to go to the schools and teach meditation. At least one opportunity to at least one slot of 15 minutes or 20 minutes to teach meditation to the younger kids. And the second thing is we wanted to go to different zones like going 3 hour or 4 hour drive and teach meditation so that they will learn about Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. And also the Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy by vision wanted to reach far people and teach meditation. So the third thing is we wanted to get the Veg Expo here. So Veg Expo is going to be there in this land. We will try to do all things like there are Veg Expo team. We want to reach there and do it. And next to Pyramid Expo. So every year there is a global pyramid conference happens in Chicago. So we wanted to reach to their team and get them here or tell about the Pyramid Expo. Like you can put the stalls, you can share your pyramid experiences, how exactly the pyramid helps in the spiritual growth that is there.
Reaching
And
out of state.
reaching out of state, we are going to do that, like go out of the boundaries, go out of all the places and tell about this spiritual science. Not just that, we wanted to make it inclusive to everyone. So irrespective of your background, we wanted to be inclusive to everyone. So go to different spiritual organizations, bring their knowledge here. Our Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement itself, the idea itself is it's a science movement. It's a society's movement. It is not just one society teaching only one kind of activities. So this academy actually solves the purpose of PSSM.
Yes.
So PSSM is always inclusive, and we are just trying to work and expand the vision of PSSM through Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. This is not something a different organization or not a child organization. It's part of it. It's always part of it, and there's no discussion about
And
it.
learning from everybody.
Yes, learning from everyone.
Yes.
So we are practically doing that.
Mm.
And tell us, Divya, like I wanted to add you for the digital marketing. You've been doing amazing work. Like 800 posts in 1 year is not a joke. No one has achieved it. What is your vision in terms of digital footprint about Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy? So how you wanted to take this forward in terms of digital world?
Before that, we initially started our digital team with just one tripod and one phone camera. Okay. As we went, we have like improvised our technical team, strengthened our technical team now. Maybe because you were sitting for so long, people are getting attracted. It's getting magnetized here. We are having now volunteers from different states coming here to work on this digital team. We have Anusha, Prithvish, Yatish, Satish. They're doing amazing job. What a setup they have done. So professional it is. This will give us a better quality picture in our YouTube, in all our reels, in all our podcasts. We'll be having more podcasts henceforth, so that we will know what's the story behind everything. So we have an event now, but we don't know why we are doing. Most of them will have that question: why you're sitting 72 hours? Why you have to sit outside only? Why not inside? Should we really sit without food or without going on breaks or biological breaks? So all these questions keep coming, but this technical team is what gives the answers for all these things. Why we are doing is a main question for any event. So congrats to our technical team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, particularly right, like when we, I mean, I take it like 3 or 4 years back when we are doing an event. How important this technical team? I wanted to share it in 2 words. Look, Patri sir came to America for many years.
Yeah.
Like every year, wherever he went, there was an event happened. Now, if you want to collect all those videos, we do not have them because back then we do not have the technical team who actually
Yes.
can capture all these videos,
Right.
right? So now all these stories, like even if you look at the Karnool pyramid, so such a beautiful project. It was a miraculous manifestation. We do not have a story from Patri sir what exactly happened back then. Although we have pictures and everything, like we are collecting them now as a golden thing, right? So these videos, whatever we are doing now in Atlanta Pyramid, will be there forever in digital footprint, right? So this is an amazing job that you and your team is doing. Thank you so much for doing that. So okay, now I wanted to take this forward. Like now we have a land, we did all that we can do over the years. Now what is the path forward for Atlanta Pyramid? What are we going to do in this land? Please let us know about.
Yeah, so I'll start with a movie dialogue. Do you remember the businessman movie with the Mahesh Babu? All he says is, if 50 gundas or rowdies are walking with me, just see the impact of whatever they are trying to do, right? I think we will try to use it in a good way. So, like if we have 100 people walking with us in the meditation, right? The kind of impact that it will probably reach the entire Atlanta. And we are looking at that is our first our goal. If we can reach 100-member team, not necessarily groundwork, right? Some people will be on the ground, some people will be financial and monetary aspects. So we are looking at to reach the goal of building a pyramid. We need 100 members who subscribe maybe a monthly $50 continuous monthly subscription, and I think that will take us, and probably maybe 2 to 300K cash needed. Eventually we will have to do that. If we can do this, if we can have 100-member subscriptions, we will be able to build the pyramid. But to do that, now from where we are to reach that stage, I think we'll have to do more projects and more workshops and more events. I think as you mentioned, we have to build more facilities, we have to upgrade the facilities so that 100 members can actually sit together and do that workshops and even meditations. So first we have to build that. We also need to work with our county to actually ask for a permission for to doing all of that. So we can do that. All of that works. Earlier we were a little bit slow. Now that with the World Meditation Event success, now we know we can do it. So first we will have to extend our facilities, build successfully conduct our MMS4, and create a 100-member subscription, 100-member minimum subscription, and have with a minimal capital, and then pyramid will come. All we need is that. That's all. I think it's very close.
So Praveen, I have a list of questions here. One thing is like what exactly we want to do in this Atlanta pyramid land, like like grading, roads, Maitri home, getting a Maitri home, or getting a convention center, ultimately getting a pyramid. Like what kind of size that you are planning for the Atlanta pyramid?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can please share all those
To
details.
start with, I think we have to upgrade our Maitri home, right? We needed to because we have not spent money. Again, we have to ask for campaigning, donation campaigns. We need to do that. We need to upgrade the facility, have additional 10-15 bathrooms. With facilities also need to be upgraded. We need to have a tech studio that so that anyone can provide that wisdom workshops and all of that can be captured. That's a project one. And the second project is to go with the design, right? In terms of for blueprint design, we will have to ask for engineering consultants to get that design done, and after that, we should ask for a permission. Typically, once we get the permit, then we will have to grade the roads, the land. We will not really disturb the whole ecosystem, but only the areas where we wanted to build the pyramid. So the pyramid, I think, as you see, it will be coming probably some. I'm pointing my hands. It will be coming right exactly at that point, which would be 72 by 72 feet pyramid at this point with the current level of energies. That is our vision. So where on the top it would be pyramid, and the down we will use it for workshops, and we will have a kitchen where that kitchen would be mostly for sadhaks, right? People who come for seekers who will do the practicing and then do they basically eat food, and then then they can probably do some of the chores. It's like treat it like a more of a ashram where you can do your self seva, you can eat for that, and you can do the meditation, and you can participate in the workshops. So that is the step one. And the step two would be we will build a holistic wellness center somewhere here in this location where with like-minded people like a chiropractor and all of those kind of people who works with our meditation practice. We will probably bring them home. We could set up some of the commercial activities, and we want to set up some kind of an academy for the kids, like Bal Shiksha or Manabadi or kind of platforms that we will have to create it here. And that would create a constant churn of people coming in, do that Manabadi, and then slowly get into the holistic, and then they get into the meditation. Through the meditation, they get the wisdom. So that's the whole ecosystem we want to build. So step by step, we will continue to do it. But the step one should be upgrade the Maitri home so that get ready for MMS4.
Wow.
That's the
Yay.
So one thing that I wanted to add, like, do we have space for meditation retreats?
Of course, this is a beautiful place, right? We can actually do a lot of meditation retreats. So, I mean, in fact, we have already conducted one first meditation retreat. Sheetalji conducted a retreat, I believe, in September,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, where we had almost like maybe 7, 8 families or 10
Right.
families.
Camp.
We put up
Camping.
tents and camps. That was a beautiful event, right? So, we would actually do that. So, we would actually set up a fire pits and we do the water type of I mean, water chakra alignment type of events. And I think you had another vision, right? Where with the ground, I forgot. I keep forgetting the name. Labyrinth. Yeah,
Yes.
we will set up a labyrinth. So all of these will make it a definitely a meditation retreat type of an environment. So yeah, we will do that.
Yeah.
So while I said 100-member subscriptions, that is a minimum, right? But what we are looking at as a vision, we will be conducting MMS4 in this in Atlanta. So we are looking at about 2,000 plus members joining that, and hopefully everyone will become a member subscription, subscribe to that our event or our vision. So we will be definitely have a 2,000 plus subscribers for the Atlanta Pyramid Line. That is what
Wow.
I would see there.
Yeah, definitely. Like anyone who wanted to contribute, I would suggest them to go with the monthly subscription, or they can do $1,000 like a donation yearly $1,000. They can do that. Like there are a number of ways of doing it. So we have all the options available in our platform. So atlpma.org is our website. If you slash and then donate, then you can see our website details.
Yeah, it's just not the financial. We need other resources, technical power, manpower, everything is required. So, join our vision. This is Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. Let's all work together to bring this vision of a happy, harmonious planet. So, a new earth,
Let's
new era.
go! Yay!